Welcome back to the Plus Side of Nashville. According to the Violence Policy Center, Tennessee has the 4th highest rate of women killed by men in the United States. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men will experience domestic violence at some point in their lifetime. For 20 years, the Mary Parrish Center has provided no-cost services to survivors of domestic violence and their families. And here to tell us more about the organization is Merrill, who's the Director of Development and Communications for the Mary Parrish Center. Welcome, Merrill.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. This is such an important topic. This is often called the silent problem, I was reading, because it's a little bit of shame that goes with it, and it's a very difficult subject to talk about. So that's one of the reasons why we do have months of recognition, like Domestic Violence Month, because this is such an important topic to talk about, and you all have been doing it for 20 years. Talk about the mission of the Mary Parrish Center.
So the Mary Parrish Center is a housing first organization. So our mission and our purpose is to provide transitional and permanent housing to survivors of interpersonal violence and their children, people fleeing violence.
So when you're saying they're fleeing violence, are you in some way connected with the police department? How do the victims get to you?
We have partnerships with the police department and many other nonprofit organizations in Nashville that serve survivors of interpersonal violence. We have a coordinated entry process that is specific to the unique needs for anonymity and things for survivors of interpersonal violence, and through that process is how we find our residents and their children who come to live with us at the Mary Parrish Center.
So the Mary Parrish Center is, it's a well-known nonprofit. Are these families moved to transitional housing that has a non-disclosed location?
Yes, the Mary Parrish Center, so we have transitional and rapid rehousing. So transitional housing is provided at our clustered site unit, which is a clustered site of apartments, individual apartments for survivors and their families. And our rapid rehousing process, we actually have relationships with landlord and other housing places in and around Nashville and Middle Tennessee that'll help families move into permanent housing when they're ready and as safety concerns provide.
On an average, Merrill, how many people would you say the Mary Parrish Center helps in any given month?
In any month, well, annually, our transitional housing program helps about between 45 and 50 survivors and their children annually. And then our rapid rehousing program serves probably between about 120 and 130 annually. And through our coordinated entry process, we're serving well over 1,000 survivors and their children who are working through that process to not only gain access to housing, but other resources needed for people fleeing violence.
Yeah. Because not only, as you said, do you provide them with housing, but the program and the services that you do provide also helps them overall.
Yes.
You all work with them at financial assistance.
We do. We have emergency financial assistance. We have clinical therapy. We have case management. We have workforce development programs. So our goal is not only to provide them with that safe space to live and rebuild so that they can re-enter society in a safe way, but to give them the tools and the confidence they need to live autonomously permanently after, without having to fall back into that cycle of violence.
Do you find that most of your survivors come with children? And if so, how do you also serve the children?
We have transitional housing units dedicated to singles and for families, and we do serve a lot of survivors with children and families. And all of our services are provided not only to our residents who are adults, but we do also have enrichment activities, therapy, and things like that. We offer that as well to the children.
I was curious about the therapy because I'm sure when these people come, the I'm sure there's so many things that they're dealing with. And then, so both the victim and the children go through some sort of clinical treatments or therapy?
Yes, and it's all offered to them. They seek the services voluntarily, but it's provided for all of them. We actually have 2 therapists on staff. So we have a therapist dedicated for our transitional housing residents. We also have a therapist dedicated to our rapid rehousing residents. And then with the partnership with the Office of Family Safety, we actually offer therapy to survivors in the community who may not have access to that as well.
I was curious, do you all follow up with some of these folks once they have transitioned out of your transitional housing? Maybe they're on their feet and they're doing well. Is there follow-up?
There is. Well, actually, all of our support services are offered to our residents. Once they can live in our transitional housing program or a rapid rehousing program for up to a year, and then once they've successfully kind of moved from those programs and into permanent housing, our support services are offered to them for up to a year after that as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do you also help them with employment?
We do. So we have a workforce development program and also like economic development program. So we do help them with employment. We have a partnership with an organization called Strings for Hope, and they actually work to. Our residents will train with them to work and learn skills, workforce skills, and to gain experience that they can use on future resumes and things like that. But they are employed by Strings for Hope, and they earn wages, and then they can actually graduate through that program as well and work for them too. So we do have different workforce development programs and economic development programs available for our residents.
That is wonderful. I mentioned earlier too, Merrill, that women and men can be victims of abuse. Do you find that you all have a majority of one over another, or is it pretty equal?
We do. We tend to serve the majority of our residents are female. However, the Mary Parrish Center, we serve all survivors of interpersonal violence.
Do you all need volunteers ever?
We do. We do. Throughout the year, there are different times that we utilize volunteers in different ways for things as our different fundraising events or opportunities of that nature, or things like landscaping, possibly move-in or out assistance. So we do have opportunities for volunteers through the year.
What are some of your biggest fundraisers that you hold?
Our largest fundraiser is called Housing Hope, and actually we just wrapped that up. It's usually the second week of September. And then for our 20th year, we're actually starting to plan our 20th anniversary picnic, which will be one of our largest fundraisers as well. So that will happen next spring in April.
Fantastic.
We're very excited.
We'll have to keep that in mind.
Please.
I'm sure many of the survivors flee with the clothes on their backs. But when they come to you, have they at some point been able to get the items that they need as far as clothing, toiletries and that sort of thing? And do you need them? If that's the case, can people also volunteer to bring things to you?
They can. So when you move into the Mary Parrish Center, our transitional housing program, our apartment units are fully furnished and stocked. So we provide toiletries, bedding, those things. And as you enter the program, you're able to build yourself up and your financial status up. Then you're able to kind of take the responsibility of those things, especially when you move into rapid rehousing. You'll take on those responsibilities. But at the Mary Parrish Center, we have a wish list through Amazon where we do provide all of those things for survivors moving in. I mean, even things like you said, toiletries. We have a food pantry that we keep stocked on site for people suffering from food insecurities and things of that nature. So those are things that we like to have access to. And you are able to donate or provide those things. One of the best ways is through that Amazon wish list, or you can go to our website, maryparrish.org, and see those things that we might need at any certain times.
Mary Parrish Center has been around 20 years, and just the times have changed in that 20-year period. Have you found that the needs of what you all need to provide to those you serve have changed through the years as well?
So, through the years, and especially in the time since I began, what we have noticed is we're accepting residents who are higher risk residents. So they have seemed to, they're arriving with, like you said, the clothes on their back. So the needs are pretty vast, especially for the children, and around times when school is beginning and things like that. Like, you need those school supplies or backpacks, even a coat for the winter, things of that nature, shoes and things like that, especially for these children who are growing quickly and don't necessarily have all of that just in a bag.
What would be your greatest need at the Mary Parrish Center? I know you said you need volunteers from time to time, but I know donations to keep doing this important work that you're doing are always important for nonprofits. Yes. And if folks did want to donate or in any way, help out in any way, how can they go about doing that?
The best, like I said, the best way if you want to donate goods, the best way is through that Amazon wish list. If you're really interested in donating either your time or if you would like to, make a gift, some type of financial gift to the Mary Parrish Center, the best way to find out how you can do that is really through our website, which is the maryparrish.org.
What about folks who maybe want to offer that transitional housing?
So our transitional housing, because of the significant safety concerns, we manage that and we'll continue to manage that. Rapid rehousing, if you're a landlord or you own property that you believe might be helpful in that rapid rehousing program, certainly call the Mary Parrish Center. You can find our phone number online and speak with our program director, and they will put you in touch with our housing advocates who work solely in creating those relationships in the community.
Wonderful. Well, keep up the great work that you're doing.
Yes.
I hope you'll be around 20 plus and more years, because domestic violence does not discriminate. It can affect any of us at any time.
It does not.
Merrill, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
for
so
telling
much.
us about the Mary Parrish Center. I'd also like to thank my earlier guests, Yolanda Stewart and Courtney Bass from the Going Local Initiative. And thank you for watching. I'm Tuwanda Coleman. See you next time.